All right, thank you for checking this out. I'm gonna show you a little bit of a beauty pass that we've made in our cordial surface. This is our programming surface that we have made and we showed you before. These would be some of the new things that we've added. Hey Claude, can we just run a demo here where we do some file edits and just give an impression of what this is supposed to be? And then I can go demo, and this is gonna give Claude, just by referencing it, it's gonna give Claude that context, so he knows what he's doing. So one of the things that we have made sort of a little bit better here is that these are now, like these dialogue controls are now rendered optimistically, so maybe you can see that it's a little bit faster. We can still obviously run these in parallel like we always could, and we can still also do codecs like that. So the stuff that you know from before is still there. We now also have this nice little tilt where you can see that it's sort of leaning in. And the point of this is obviously that it gives you that extra oomph. So you might want to work one more day or one less hour on something because you find it reasonably attractive. If you don't like it, the camera to be this wild, you can go into the camera mixer here and change how much you want the tilt strength to be, and all those kinds of things. Those are obviously configurable. So if this makes you seasick, I thought it would be, but when you're in control of it yourself, I find that it's actually quite nice to work with. It is sort of more engaging than it is annoying, at least to me. So I'm just gonna let this thing run out, and then we can see we have this thing at the, just look at the editing here. Maybe it's a little bit overzealous. If you don't like the sounds, you can come in here and edit those two, what you want to have as part of your experience. Yeah, so he's really going overboard, and you can see what this is starting to look like. And you can obviously fold it so it doesn't take up that much space if you're in another session. This is not supposed to be like how you necessarily look at your code all the time, even if you can do it. But we're just gonna let him finish this. And this is a tool call, so you can also follow a little bit along what he's doing in the background here. And then at the end of his turn, he's gonna play a chord to indicate that he's done, and that is going to be changing also with the notes that he's making, if that makes sense. So yeah, here we have a codex. Hey, can you tell me a little bit about who you are? So this is how we can run open code. We can run all these sessions next to each other. If you find this, yeah, we actually have a little bit of a bug with codecs. Sorry about that. So, hey, who am I speaking to? So yeah, that was like the second thing that I wanted to show. If you prefer looking at the code itself, you can come in here and let's say that I want to make it so that, let's say our app CSS here, I'm not happy with how that looks in the front end. I can come in here, I can press Command S. Then when I go back to Claude, we all know this problem where you're editing something and Claude's editing something, and it all goes out of sync. In Cordial, the way you do that is that instead of saving it to the disk, you're actually making a diff file here. So you can go, what do you think about this change, Claude? And this is going to be sent to Claude instead of him having to read into the disk and getting out of sync. This is how you would do this. Yeah, so the color stop he doesn't like, exclamation mark, taste call. So he didn't like either of those. That's fine. That's fine, Claude. You're probably right. At the same time here, we can see running as open code. So we're still talking to Claude, but now it's running through OpenClaw on my Mac. And yeah, obviously, if you're more happy with an interface that doesn't look like this, you're free to come in here and just use like a more normal interface. Yeah, we have some bugs still. This is still like, it's not even open for end users yet. So this was like a little bit of an update in what we can do with the new updated Cordial surface. You can flip between your brains or projects just like this. It remembers the one that you had previously open in the surface, so hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If you want to work on things that have been awake quite a while, you can go in and check that out in your different projects and keep working on it in all these ways that we already covered in the previous video. So yeah, thank you for checking that out, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Toodles!